few moments later.
Takutnya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hai everyone, perkenalkan nama saya Setia Putrayu Soliha dengan NPM 264118081. Saya dari program studi S1 Manajemen 26A. Di sini kita akan membahas batas ilmu ekonomi makro. Introduction to Macroeconomic. Macroeconomic is the branch of economics that studies the economic as a whole rather than focus on individual consumers or business. It examines how an economic performs by analyzing major economic indicators such as national income, inflation, unemployment, economic growth, and government policy. Macroeconomic is important because every economic decision made by the government can affect business, workers, and society. For example, when inflation increases, the price of goods and services also rise, reducing people's purchasing power. Likewise, when unemployment increases, household income declines, which can slow economic growth. Therefore, macroeconomic help government create policies that maintain economic stability and improve public welfare. Scope of macroeconomic. The scope of macroeconomy covers all economic activity that influence a country's overall economic performance. Instead of analyzing one component or one consumer, macroeconomics studies the relationship between households, business, the government, and foreign countries within the national economy. The main topics include national income, economic growth, inflation, unemployment, fiscal policy, monetary policy, and international trade. These elements are closely connected. For example, if inflation becomes too high, the central bank may increase interest rates to reduce spending. On the on the other hand, running on economic reasons, the government may increase public spending to encourage production and create more employment opportunities. Understanding the scope of macroeconomic helps managers and business owners predict economic conditions, plan investments, and make better financial decisions. Economic growth. Economic growth refers to the increase in a country's ability to produce goods and services over time. It is commonly measured by the growth of gross domestic product (GPD). A growth economy usually creates more employment opportunities, increases people's income, encourages business expansion, and improves living standards. However, economic growth should not only focus on increasing production. Sustainable growth also requires efficient use of natural resources, technological innovation, and environmental production, and equal access to economic opportunities. Is if economic growth is not managed properly, it may lead to income inequality and environmental problems. For business, economic growth creates a large market and high consumer demand. Companies are more willing to invest, expand production, and hire additional workers when the economy is growing steadily. Inflation is the continuous occurrence in the general price level of goods and services over a current period. It reduces the purchasing power of money because consumers need to spend more to buy the same product. A moderate level on inflation is considered normal and can even encourage economic activity. However, extremely high inflation may reduce consumer conditions, increase production costs, lower business profit, and create economic uncertainty. To maintain price stability, central banks often use monetary policy such as reducing interest rates and controlling the money supply. Self-inflation is essential because it helps households plan their spending and allow business to make long-term investment decisions with great confidence. Unemployment Unemployment occurs when people who are willing and able to work cannot find suitable jobs. It is one of the most important indicators of country economic performance because it directly affects household income, consumer spending, and overall economic growth. High unemployment reduces people's purchasing power, reduces business sales, and slow economic activity. On the other hand, lower unemployment generally indicates a healthier economy where business conditions to expand and retain new job opportunities. Governments usually reduce employment through investment programs, vocational training, support for small business, and police the encourage companies to hire more workers. Fiscal policy. Fiscal policy refers to the government decisions regarding taxation and public spending to encourage economic activity during periods of slow economic growth. Government may increase spending on infrastructure, education, and healthcare to stimulate production and create employment opportunities. Conversely, when inflation becomes too high, governments may reduce spending or increase tax to control excessive demand. For business, fiscal policy affects production costs, investment reductions, consumer purchasing power, and market demand. Therefore, understanding fiscal policies help managers prepare appropriate business strategies under different economic conditions. Monetary policy is implemented by the central bank to regulate the money supply and interest rates. Its primary objectives are to maintain price stability, control inflation, support economic growth, and ensure financial stability. When the economy slows down, the central bank may lower interest rates to encourage borrowing investment, and consumption. In contrast, when inflation rises to quality, interest rates may be increased to reduce expensive spending and stability price. Monetary policy plays a significant role in maintaining confidence in the financial system because stable existing rates en- encourage both domestic and foreign investment. International trade. International trade is the exchange of goods and services between countries through export and import and it enables countries to specially in producing goods in which they have a competitive advantage, improving efficiency and increasing our economic growth. For business, international trade opens access to longer markets, for provide more options to expand and increase complements. However, it also exposes companies to risks such as exchange rate fluctuations, global economic crisis, and changes in international trade policies. As globalization continues to develop, understanding international trade becomes increasingly important for future business managers. Conclusions: macroeconomic studies the overall performance of an economy and examines how different economic factors influence with one another. The scope of macroeconomic includes national income, in economic growth, inflation, unemployment, fiscal policy, monetary policy, and international trade. These factors influence not only government decisions but also business performance, investment opportunities, employment, and people's standard of living. For management students, interesting macroeconomic perform valuable knowledge for analyzing economic conditions, making strategic business decisions, and preparing for future funding responsible. That concludes the material I visit to present. I will end here. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Tidur pun sedap ni.
Ngày vô nhà thương, những ngày vô nhà thương, những ngày vô nhà anh biết thương. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình, tình 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 tăng tăng tình, tăng tình 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 tăng tăng tăng. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình, tình 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 tăng tăng tình, tăng tình mình tình tăng tăng tăng.